Injustice at Vallecas. I cannot believe what I have seen, what I have heard, and what has transpired. I cannot believe what has just happened between Rayo Vallecano and Barcelona. I actually can't. I can't believe what has just happened. How can VAR not work? Am I missing something? How can VAR, VAR not work? I don't understand what that means. I actually fully don't understand what that means. VAR is not working. What do you mean it's not working? You're the federation of the league. Just turn the TV on and go to the channel playing the game and you can use VAR that way. I'm so confused. I don't get it. How could VAR not be working? I cannot believe Yamal's penalty. I genuinely cannot. The biggest story of the night. Yamal's quote-unquote penalty. I cannot believe what I have seen. Yamal kicks the Rayo Vallecano player. I don't even know which player it was. He kicks him, and yet he gets the penalty. So, it's mad. It's actually mad. Let's relax for a second, and let's go back. Let's rewind to matchday 1 or matchday 2, when Barcelona played Mallorca away, because all their games are away, because La Liga is happy to do whatever Barcelona needs. And I am going to take every shot I can at Barcelona, because I am a bit fuming. I'm a tad bit upset about what has just transpired. It's a bit nuts. They should not be on 7 points. They should be on 6. They should have lost this game, and it's mad. But let's go back to the Mallorca game. I was very, very fair with that game. I said from the beginning, and I said in the video, and I said straight after the game, I did not have any problem with all the refereeing decisions but one. All the decisions, I think the ref done a good job. The red card on Mariki, red card, no problem. The goal where Torres scored and the player was down holding his head, explained that, talked about that, no problems with that either. I spoke about every single incident in the game and I didn't have an issue with any single one except one, which was the Rafinha incident. I was not happy about the Rafinha incident because I was annoyed that Rafinha, it irked me. It irked me that Rafinha's incident was determined by VAR. VAR determined it unnecessary for the referee to review. That's what irked me. I would have just liked the referee to review it. Whether the referee deemed it a red card, a yellow card or anything, I couldn't care less. I just wanted the referee, the man on the field, the man in charge of the game, to be the one to make that decision. Not VAR in their rooms that sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, to tell the referee, oh, no, this time is fine. Next time we'll call you if we need you. No, it's his job. It's his game. If there's an incident, if there's any question about whether it is something or isn't something, right, like in this instance, it is or isn't a red card, you tell him, you go and make the decision. You tell him, you go and have a look and you come to your own conclusion. That irked me and that annoyed me. But everything else I didn't have a problem with. Today, I am fuming. Today, I cannot believe what has transpired. How is that a penalty and how is VAR not working? I don't get it. That's the maddest thing. If VAR's working, that's not a penalty. If VAR's working, the referee goes, oh, sorry, I made a mistake. It's not even a yellow card for Yamal. Yamal didn't dive or anything. He actually, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, he actually did kind of get hit. He stuck his foot out, but he did still kind of get hit. So he did kind of get hurt. The way he went down was a bit dramatic. The way he went down did look like he was looking for something, but I don't think he would have got a yellow card for that. But the referee would have seen, oh no, you're the one who kicked him, you just ended up getting hurt. It's not a penalty, let's just keep playing. But instead, we're in a situation where the referee's been conned by Lamine Yamal. He's been tricked and deceived by Lamine Yamal. And he's sitting there thinking, oh, Lamine Yamal's been taken out. I have to give Barcelona a penalty. And VAR's too busy saying, oh, sorry, lad, we're having issues over here. We can't see. The channel's not working. Literally, I said it, like I said a few minutes ago, just turn on the channel of the game. If VAR is not working, at least go to that instance. It's not perfect. It doesn't give you all the angles VAR gives. Because if I remember correctly, during the Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid game where Alvarez double touched it and they ended up going out, UEFA, there was a lot of scrutiny in that decision. And UEFA released a lot of images and a lot of camera angles and a lot of stuff. And we heard and we found out that they have a lot more angles than we see. A lot more. So the ones we see while we're watching TV are not all the ones they have in front of them. They have a whole bunch in front of them. We just get shown certain ones or specific ones. Okay, VAR's not working. You don't have every single angle in the world. Turn your TV on, go to the channel and look at the video. You'll still see, clear as day, that was not a penalty. It was not a penalty in any shape of the word. It was, it's actually the most ludicrous situation and decision I have ever think I've been a part of in modern day football. Ever since VAR's been involved, at least. There's been dumb decisions where you're like, how has VAR decided that? There's been dumb decisions where you're like, how is that offside? But there's never been a dumb decision where VAR's just not working. So they're like, okay, we've got no other choice. Just play as if there's no VAR. But how does that make sense for the rest of the games in La Liga for the remainder of the year? Every other game in La Liga is played with VAR, but it's one instance, and we got a massive key moment that determined the final result of the game was without VAR. How does that do? It's the same as them trying to push a La Liga game into the US. How is that fair to every other team in the world? Or in La Liga, sorry. Every other team plays home and away once against their opposition team. But Barcelona and Villarreal, is it? Or whoever it is, don't get to play away. Because instead they're both going to the US. It's a bit mad. But anyway, I could keep going on about this for a while. As it's very, very clear, I am very, very heated and excited about this decision and what has transpired. It is crazy. It is actually crazy. But what I'm going to focus on instead is Vallecano. My God, are they a good team. My God, are they a problem at home? Like, I see it whenever we play them at away. Whenever we go to Vallecas, it's a difficult game. They're just so constantly running. They're just constantly on top of you. They're non-stop. They're fighting. They're hungry. They're challenging. They just want to win. They have that desire and that willingness, and they're just like, this is our backyard, and you're not taking anything from our home. This is our pitch, this is our home, this is our stadium, and we're leaving here with the 3 points. They do that every single time against us when we're away, and they do it against Barcelona today as well, where they could have very, very easily won the game. They could have very, very easily won the game. They had 2 very, very good opportunities, at least 2 that come to my mind. One being the one-on-one, where the player just hit it more or less right at Garcia, and the second one where it deflected onto the Rayo Vallecano player, and he just couldn't get a clean hit when the goal was gaping. So they couldn't get the second goal. But truthfully, they should have never had to worry about getting a second goal because they never should have even conceded their own first goal. That should have just never happened. So I can't even put too much blame on them. I can just say, well done. Bravo. I was impressed. I was enjoying the game. And I was really... I didn't think they would score. Something just in me as a Madridista, just someone watching the game wanting Barca to lose. I just knew it wouldn't happen. And unfortunately, it didn't happen. But it was entertaining. And they were phenomenal. And you can't ask for anything more from an opposition team against one of your rivals. They pushed them all the way to the end. But anyway, I'm going to call the video there because, like I said, this could go on for a while and I could keep talking about that one penalty for a while or not penalty for a while. But I'm going to call the video there. Barcelona end their La Liga campaign just before the international break with 2 wins, 1 draw, which, and like Real Madrid, they also have looked a bit shaky. So, I don't know. We'll see how the season develops as it progresses and when we come back from the international break. But for now, I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching and peace.